Welcome to From the AD's View. I'm your host, Dr. Cedric Brown. Tonight is a special edition of From the AD's View. Stay tuned because I have a big announcement. Let's get it. Welcome back to the show. Before I lead into this big announcement, I want to give honor to God, who's the head of my life. Without him, none of the things that I do would be possible. He gives me the strength and the courage to do the things that I'm doing. He's made me the person that I am, the husband that I am, the father that I am, and I just want to give him so much thanks for that. If you have not had an opportunity to catch any of the episodes of From the AD's View, do not worry. You can get any of those episodes, you can catch any of those episodes on the Leon Thomas YouTube channel. At any given time, you search Leon Thomas in YouTube and search From the AD's View, and you can catch any of those episodes. And as I said, this is a special edition. We're usually on Sunday evenings from 6:30 Central or 7:30 Eastern on Sundays, and you can get more open and honest discussions from the AD's View. But tonight is a very special night. It's a special edition. I am the AD at Lewis and Clark Community College in Godfrey, Illinois. We've gone through a full school year, and it's the end of the year. And as I reflect on the amazing school year, there are several memorable moments that come to mind. I was able to go back to the school that I had been an assistant coach at for some time, and was able to lead the athletics program there. Proud of what our coaches and our student athletes have done with the promotion of Trailblazer Tough, attitudes both in the classroom and during competition. They did an amazing job, and I'm so proud of our coaching staff and all of our student athletes. We were able to partner with Nike as one of the only junior college schools in Southern Illinois to have an exclusive supplier agreement. And that exclusive agreement helped us to supplement our budget, helped us to give our student athletes high level and high quality apparel. And we are so thankful for Nike and BSN for that. We had an opportunity for our student athletes to showcase their talents. And as you see there on the screen there, my wife, Linda, and I, were there. My wife was a judge for Trailblazers Got Talent. It was an opportunity for our Student Athlete Advisory Council to partner with two former Lewis and Clark Community College student athletes, Mr. John Steen and Mr. Justin Sims, that emceed our show. It was an outstanding opportunity. We look forward to next year, and you can see there our student athletes in full effect doing their absolute best, and that's our Student Advisory Council. All 10 programs participated in that, and we thank you for that, and next year is going to be even a better year. We didn't have football in our athletics program, but we had football, we had soccer. And for the first time ever, we did a tailgate Trailblazer weekend. Both of our men's and our women's participated. We brought out the community, the families. We had a bounce house for the student, for our community, young people. It was a great opportunity for us to partner with the community. And we thank each and every one. I want to thank DJ Big Bill from Champaign, Illinois, for the events, entertainment, and his musical sounds. He came out and he did an outstanding job for us. Our foundation, the Lewis and Clark Community College Foundation, is outstanding. Did an outstanding job for us this year. They helped us to start the school's first ever fueling station, an opportunity for us to get healthy food to our grab and go food for our student athletes. Hadn't been done before at Lewis and Clark Community College. And with the help of our administrative assistant, Miss Dion McElroy, who absolutely took that over, really made it her own, and she did a remarkable job. And I want to tell Ms. Dion McElroy, thank you for that. And we couldn't have done it without the help of President Traska and with our foundation at LCCC. So we thank them for that. There's many teams that we were proud of. We tried to promote, and we did promote our women's athletics, right? Because last year was, the 50th anniversary of the Educational Amendment Act of 1972, and having our women's athletics be recognized and celebrated was very important to us. And as you can see there, our women's volleyball program, who did a great job with cancer awareness at that point in time. And I was really, really proud of the work that our student athletes did there. We had sophomore nights for our soccer program. They did an outstanding job. We had Justin Bernay, who was in his first year as a head coach. Coach Bernay did an outstanding job with our women's soccer team, and did a great job recruiting. We recruited abroad. We recruited regionally, locally. And so we did an outstanding job there. And I just want to tell Coach Bernay, I'm so proud and can't wait until next season to see what we do there. Again, I'd like to thank our foundation, our board foundation. They helped us secure new facilities for us. As you can see there, we had a new LED digital display board that was our foundation helped us in securing that, along with President Traska. Again, you can see some of our sponsors there. Nike is one of our sponsors, and that's our Student Athlete Advisory Council that came out and promoted the new LED digital display board that helped in us generating revenue through sponsorships and our banner program. And we just want to thank, I can't say enough about what our foundation had done for us this year. Our softball team took a trip this past spring and did an outstanding job. So proud of Coach Rhonda Roberts and what she's done with our softball program. And, they had a great experience there. They went 5-0. I got a chance to be a fan and grew to know all of our young ladies and their parents. And it was just an outstanding opportunity for me as a leader to go down and witness what I did. And again, Coach Roberts, thank you so much for all that you've done and will continue to do for our student athletes. You have an opportunity sometimes for our student athletes to sit in our board meetings and sit with some of our leaders and have discussions and make sure that their voices are heard. And I cannot be more proud of our student, our SAC executive leaders. And as you see on the screen, there's 4 of them there, and very proud of who they are and what they represent. They're ambassadors of Lewis and Clark Community College, not just as student athletes, but as students as well, because all 4 that you see there were all parts of of academic high honors at some point in time. And represented across the board, I see men's basketball there, I see volleyball, I see softball there, and women's basketball. So they did an outstanding job there. Again, I can't thank the foundation board enough for everything that they've done in helping us to secure new facilities. And it's when you're an athletic director, you come in sometimes, and when you're a state-run school, sometimes you don't have all of the financial resources that you would like to have. So sometimes you have to lean on your colleagues and team members to help you do that. And I can say that the foundation there at Lewis and Clark Community College helped us out immensely. And then finally, before we go to our break and we get to this amazing big announcement, our men's soccer team, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our men's soccer team. Coach John Dunn, in his first year as our men's soccer coach, did an outstanding job and got our men one game away from advancing to the district championships to get to the national tournament. And I'm so proud of what he's done, and so proud of how he's approached filling the void of such a prestigious program, and doing such a great job. So we are lucky to and blessed to get Coach Dunn, and looking forward to everything that he's going to do next year. And we will be right back. We have a big announcement. Stay tuned. We have a big announcement coming up, and we'll be right back after this break.
I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. Podcast, virtual events, webinars, streaming shows, and so much more. We want to be your partner in all things virtual.
Welcome back. You're watching From the AD's View, special edition, the big announcement show. But be sure to catch us each Sunday evening at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for more open and honest discussions from the AD's View. And before we get to the big announcement, I'd like to give special thanks to some individuals that have helped in the success that we've had. Student success is the key to what we do at LCCC. I'd like to thank the coaches, and a special thanks to Miss Samantha Ersch, our academic athletic advisor. Her leadership has led to the department having an overall GPA of above 3.0. 7 sports, 10 teams, above a 3.0, and that's all because of Miss Samantha Ersch, and I would like to thank her for that tremendously. And then last but not least, in my thanks, I'd like to give a heartfelt thanks to Miss Chris Strohide, one of our administrative assistants for athletics. She is a remarkable individual, and Miss Chris, I'd like to just tell you thank you for all of your patience, all of the diligence that you've done, the outstanding work with buses, with events, meetings, and those things. You are an angel here on earth, and I really appreciate you. Secondly, I'd like to thank Ms. Dion McElroy, a sister from another mister that is she's been the rock, right? When I was here as an assistant men's basketball coach, Miss Dion had been here for some time, but then now I come back. She's truly a veteran, a professional, and someone that you can truly count on. She's no nonsense. She really understands what student success is all about, and she is a valued asset of Lewis and Clark Community College athletics. And Ms. Dion, I thank you so much. And last but not least, Dr. Sean Hill, my mentor, my friend, my confidant. You knew where all the bodies were buried. You knew how to make things happen when, it seemed like there was no way with that budget. It was tricky sometimes. And I just want to thank you for your leadership, your guidance, your shoulder to lean on. And I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me and for the program. So now we have a big announcement. We've had a lot of success here at Lewis and Clark Community College. We've reached several of our goals in a short period of time, and we still have a lot of work to do to continue our student success, right? If you're in intercollegiate athletics or interscholastic athletics, and student success is not first and foremost in your mind and a part of your strategic plan, you need to find a different job, right? I'm confident that the work that we've started here at Lewis and Clark Community College will continue. This is the end of our school year, and it will be my final year as the director of athletics at Lewis and Clark Community College, because I have accepted a new role as the senior associate athletic director for administration at Southern Utah University. I'd like to thank President Traska for the opportunity to lead the Trailblazers. This is a new career opportunity for Linda and myself. Cedar City, Utah is not new to me at all, because when I was an assistant men's basketball coach at Chicago State University, we competed against Southern Utah. So have been in Cedar City, understand the outstanding culture of Cedar City, understand the outstanding culture of Southern Utah University, and what T-Bird Nation is all about. It's a blessing for me to return to NCAA intercollegiate athletics. It's a prayer answered. I've always wanted to get back to the NCAA and use the skills and abilities that God has given me to help student athletes at this level. And I'd like to thank my director of athletics, Mr. Doug Newth, for entrusting me with this opportunity. Doug has been a mentor of mine for several years now, and has always kept me in mind when opportunities have come around. And this time we were able to work together. So I really want to thank Doug for that. And then I'd also like to give a special thanks to my deputy AD, Todd Brown, my deputy AD, Mary Tootie, my compliance director, Miss Christy Florence, my director of academics, Miss Kayla Kovar, and my chief diversity officer, Miss Danica Suberbill, because they were the ones that were part of my interview process and got to know each and every one of them. And so thankful and so blessed to be a part of T-Bird Nation and to be a Thunderbird. it's a bittersweet thing. My wife and I are leaving um, home, which is to her. We're leaving behind our sons. We're leaving behind our grandchildren for right now. That's a part of the extended family. I'm leaving, my children here to move forward, but we're going to have a great opportunity to be a part of something new. And thank you, Uncle Darnell, for everything, your guidance. I think I saw Shalisa on there, my cousin, my mom. Thank you, Mom, for your kind words. There's Shalisa in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for your kind words. It's a great opportunity for me to go work under a gentleman that has been in the business for 30 years, that really understands what what it's about being an administrator in athletics. I'm so thankful and appreciative of the opportunity to be a part of something so wonderful and so new. And with that, the big announcement has been made. Dr. Cedric Brown is signing off from Lewis and Clark Community College as the Director of Athletics and moving on to Southern Utah University as a Senior Associate Athletic Director for Administration in Thunderbird Nation. So the next time you see me, hey, one of my players, Keywan Davis. How you doing, Keywan? Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much. Love you, man. Mama, I love you. Thank you so much. And like I said before, I have to give honor to God because, every step of the way, he's been in my life and he has been the driving force for everything that I've done. And, we don't deserve the things that God does for us. He does it for us because he loves us. And I want to be a good steward for the things that he has given to me and he's put in my path. I've learned a lot here at Lewis and Clark Community College. Very thankful for leadership, very thankful for student athletes, coaches, maintenance staff, the campus security force, everyone that made my time at Lewis and Clark Community College a good time and a successful time. And my wife, Linda, and I thank you all for that. And as we move on to the next chapter, I just say, stay tuned because there's more yet to come. You can catch us each Sunday evening at 6:30 Central, at 7:30 Eastern for more open and honest discussions from the AD's view. And I just saw my cousin Jordan Kilpatrick come in. Hey, Jordan, I love you, hon. You can catch us each Sunday night, like I said, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern for more open and honest discussions from the AD's view. God bless and good night.